we're talking about marching orders. And so as I began to meditate and ask God, what is it about marching orders that you want me to deliver to us this morning? He took me to the book of Joshua. And I said, Joshua, wow. So that made me want to go and look up why. What were some of the characteristics about Joshua? And Joshua had worked with Moses since the giving of the 10 Commandments at Mount Sinai. So he was there from the beginning. He became a strong leader, full of faith and courage, and his victories were through faith. So I stopped when I saw that and I said his victories were through faith. You know what that says to me? It says to me that when we realize that the battle is God and not ours, the victory is already won. So we got to take it out of our might, out of our strength, give it to him and let him fight the battle. Joshua set that example for us. He and Caleb were 2 of 12 who were in favor of conquering the land of Canaan in spite of the height and the aggressive nature of the people there. You know what that says to me? You don't have to be in agreement with everybody and everything, but just two believe to take the promise that really God had given Abraham. Canaan was the land God promised to Abraham. If you need to find that, that's in Genesis 15 and 8. And Joshua was a servant leader. Somebody who was so highly intelligent might think that's an oxymoron, but it's not. Joshua was a servant leader and was determined to obey God's direction to conquer the land. He chose to serve. As we all know, Joshua 24 and 15, choose you this day whom you shall serve. But as for me and my house, we will. He didn't say we might. He said we will serve the Lord. So Joshua had a lot of characteristics there that we need to take on that's going to lead us into our discussion this morning about marching orders. So the chapter that I chose for context this morning is Joshua chapter 8. And if you want to turn with me there, I'll give you a few minutes for that. Joshua chapter 8, and we're going to start at verse 1. Verse 1 reads, And the Lord said unto Joshua, Fear not, neither be thou dismayed. Is that not a word for today? Fear not, and be not dismayed. You know, last month, I think it was last month when we were talking, I was saying the 5 senses don't matter. No matter what it looks like, no matter what it smells like, no matter what it tastes like, no matter what it sounds like, you gotta fear not. Stand on his word and be not dismayed. How appropriate for this time. I didn't see that when I was studying, but I just got that this morning. Take all the people of war with thee and arise. Go up to Ai. See, I have given into thy hand the king of Ai and his people and his city and his land. Wow. So he told them, he got direct instructions from Yahweh to go up and take Ai. Verse 2 reads, And thou shalt do to Ai and her king as thou didst unto Jericho and her king. But listen, only the spoil thereof and the cattle thereof shall ye take for a prey unto yourselves. Lay ye an ambush for the city behind you. So I said, listen, because he gave them that instruction when he sent them to Jericho. But we know that something happened there. You know the story. Stay with me. These were the marching orders directly from God. In the battle before, Jericho was destroyed. There was a great shouting and trumpet blowing, and the Lord was with Joshua, and it was noise throughout all the country. As they moved on to conquer Ai, Achan got in the way. Until they got rid of old Achan, they couldn't be victorious. So we gotta stop, you know. And I'm doing a Pastor Joel on wordplay here this morning with Achan. Because sometimes we let Achan get in the way. Sometimes we let Achan get in the way. And Achan comes in all kind of shapes, forms, and appears to us. But we got to remember this morning, if you take nothing else away, let old Achan get out of the way. If you want to be victorious, 8 got to get out of the way. Amen? So the lesson, know those who labor among you, that they may not bring sin into the camp. The sin of one can be the destruction of many. In other words, Achan could be the cause of pain and death to us all. Pay attention to the orders. So I go back to verse 2, where he gave them specific, just like he did in chapter 7. He said, only the spoil thereof, the cattle thereof, shall you take for prey unto yourselves. Lay me an ambush for the city behind it. So he gave some specific marching orders. Verse 3 says, so Joshua arose and all the people of war to go up against Ai, and Joshua chose out of 30,000 mighty men of valor and sent them away by night. So I want you to look at the progression of this. God gave an order, and Joshua arose.
Oh, I like this already. Come on.
God gave an order, and Joshua arose, and all the people with him. They took their marching orders, and they went to work. You know how they went to work? It wasn't by coincidence last month we were talking about unity, because they went to work on one accord. Unity is how they went to work. This is a form of discipleship. Requirements for discipleship is obedience, service, and commitment. So you know what? God can give an order, and they could have arose, but without discipleship, without being on one accord, there is no way they would have been victorious. And I just told you, what did I mean by discipleship? They had to be obedient. We have to be obedient. There's no they. This is about us this morning. They had to be obedient, they had to serve, and they had to be committed. Oh, I don't want that to go over your head this morning. Obedience, service, and commitment. That's what's going to move us forward. New Heights Ministries, those are your marching orders this morning. Obedience, service, and commitment. Verse 4 says, and he commanded them, saying, behold, ye shall lie in wait against the city, even behind the city. Go not very far from the city, but be ye already. Now, you know what's key in that verse? Not where he told them to go. But you know what? The marching order initially came from God. But look at how verse 4 started. I said, and he commanded them. He is Joshua. Who is your Joshua? Are you obedient? Are you serving? And are you committed? Marching orders, New Heights. Verse 5 says, and I and all the people that are with me will approach unto the city, and it shall come to pass when they come out against us, as at the first, that we will flee before them. For they will come out after us till we have drawn them from the city, for they will say, they flee before us at the first, therefore we will flee before them. So if you go back to like the end of chapter 7, you will see where the men did go. When they didn't get marching orders, they decided amongst themselves 3,600 would go to Ai to war without any godly counsel. And they got whipped. They were sent fleeing in every way. So what happened was that after they got some specific marching orders, they went back the same way with the same tactic, but it didn't turn out the same way. What does that say to me? Seek God first if you want victory. Follow his order. Be obedient, serve, and committed to his marching orders.
That's good. That's real good.
Verse 6, for they will come out after us till we have drawn them from the city. For they will say, they flee before us as at the first. Therefore we will flee before them. So you know what? God always has a way to trip up the enemy. Why we don't rely on him for that? We give the enemy so much credit instead of giving God seeking him for some direction for our marching orders. for the Lord your God will deliver it into your hand. And it shall be when you have taken the city that you shall set the city on fire. Listen to this. There's a colon in mind. According to the commandment of the Lord shall ye do. See, I have commanded you. So from that, whenever the command is the commandment of the Lord, there will always be victory. Aren't you happy this morning that we got a Joshua that gets his commandments from the Lord? Oh, but it does not exclude us, because we got to be obedient, we got to serve, and we have to be committed. Verse 9 reads, Joshua therefore sent them forth, and they went to lie in ambush and abode between Bethel and Ai, and on the side of Ai. But Joshua lodged that night amongst the people. That's a servant leader. Know those who labor among you. Verse 10. And Joshua rose up early in the morning and numbered the people, and went up, he and the elders of Israel. Every time they get ready to take a stand, they are on one accord. One accord is a necessary thing. So that he and the elders went up before the people to Ai. And all the people, even the people of war that were with him, went up and drew nigh and came before the city, and pitched on the north side of Ai. Now there was a valley between them and Ai. You know, when we see valley, we start getting like bad luck, schluck rock. Oh me, oh my. But the valley is not always a bad thing. Let's look at this. And when they had set the people, even all the hosts that was on the north of the city, and their liers in wait on the west of the city, Joshua went that night into the midst of the valley. Proof once again that the valley is not always a bad place. So now we got a new context. When you see valley, you got to look, what's coming out of the valley? Verse 14. And it came to pass, when the king of Ai saw it, that they hasted and rose up early. And the men of the city went out against Israel to battle, he and all his people, and at a time appointed before the plain. But he wist not that there were liars in ambush against him behind the city. So you know what? This tells me that Ai had a plan too, but it wasn't a godly plan. It could have been a good plan, but it wasn't a godly plan. So we got to know the difference. We got to know the difference between good and godly. Amen? And Joshua and all Israel made as if they were beaten before them and fled by the way of the wilderness. Verse 16. And all the people that were in Ai were called together to pursue after them. And they pursued after Joshua and were drawn away from the city. And there was not a man left in Ai or Bethel that went not out after Israel, and they left the city open and pursued after Israel. So they left the city open. I don't think their plan was so good after all. Verse 18, and the Lord said unto Joshua, stretch out the spear that is in thy hand toward Ai, for I will give it unto thine hand. And Joshua stretched out the spear that he had in his hand toward the city. You know what? It is important to hear from God, but more important to be obedient to his word. So he didn't take the time to question to say, stretch the spear out. I need to take this spear and launch it. Come on, let's be honest with ourselves. We let logic kick in sometime and try to overpower the instructions that we've been given. But don't we know spiritual things are better than our intellect? Right. Verse 19. And an ambush arose quickly out of their place, and they ran as soon as he had stretched out his hand. And they entered into the city and took it, and hasted and set the city on fire. serving, and committed, what could we set on fire? You know, we say we want to take the community, but wouldn't it be something that out of our obedience, commitment, and service, the Lord would allow us to set this city on fire? I don't care if we got 100 churches in our perimeter here, but if He chose us because we were obedient, serving, and committed. Verse 20, and when the men of Ai looked behind them, they saw, and behold, the smoke of the city ascended up to heaven, and they had no power to flee this way or that way. And the people that fled to the wilderness turned back upon the pursuers. Verse 21, and when Joshua and all of Israel saw that the ambush had taken the city, and that the smoke of the city ascended, then they turned again and slew the men of Ai. So they remembered their instructions. So I haven't read yet, I'm at verse 21, where any of them decided that the marching orders they were given, I don't like those. I know a better way to do it. I don't know who Pastor Joel think he is. He think he know everything. He need to learn to ask somebody. I didn't see any of that in this passage. None. All I saw was being obedient, on one accord, and following the marching orders. Verse 22, and the other issued out of the city against them. So they were in the midst of Israel, some on this side, some on that side, and they smote them, so that they let none of them remain or escape. They got rid of old age. Verse 23, and the king of Ai they took alive and brought him to Joshua. And it came to pass, when Israel had made an end of slaying all the inhabitants of Ai in the field, in the wilderness wherein they chased them, and when they were all fallen on the edge of the sword until they were consumed, and all the Israelites returned unto Ai and smote it with the edge of the sword. And so it was that all that fell that day, both of men and women, were 12,000, even all the men of Ai. How significant from three characteristics: being committed, serving, and obedient. That's massive. Verse 26, but Joshua drew not his hand back, wherewith he stretched out the spear until he had utterly destroyed all the inhabitants of Ai. This demonstrates complete obedience. He didn't say, I'm tired, oh, I see we winning, I can take the spear down. God told him to point the spear, they were going to win. He didn't take the spear down until they had won. He didn't get weary. He didn't question. He didn't use his intellect to say, oh, let me put it in. It'll be pointed, but I'm going to stick it in the dirt. He didn't change the marching orders. Verse 27, only the cattle and the spoil of that city Israel took for a prey unto themselves. Why? It was in the marching orders. According unto the word of the Lord, which he had commanded Joshua. Verse 28, and Joshua burnt Ai and made it a heap forever, even a desolation unto this day. Now, do you know what the name Ai means? It means heap of ruins. So they were already destined to be ruined. Okay? But out of obedience, it says here, it's a desolation unto this day. So that says to me, when we get marching orders, we need to start questioning. If they came from God, he's already got a plan. He already called Ai a city of ruins. And then in the end, because of commitment, service, and obedience, to this day, it's a desolation. That's powerful. Verse 29, and the king of Ai, he hanged on a tree until eventide. And as soon as the sun was down, Joshua commanded that they should take his carcass down from the tree and cast it at the entering of the gate of the city. and raised thereon a great heap of stones that remaineth unto this day. So you know they got rid of every inhabitant. They burnt the city down. They burnt the king, and then threw him right at the beginning. So he went right with the ruin of the city. In conclusion, boot camp graduation is a requirement. It teaches discipleship. Discipleship requires obedience, service. Check this one out. Spiritual formation. Spiritual formation, which means we all got to be in the same spirit. And we know there are many spirits, so I'm going to be specific. We all have to be in the spirit of God. Commitment, fellowship, and fruit. Leaders hearing from God and following his commandment. Disciples following leaders that are following his commandment and don't mind being commanded. That's the problem nowadays. We had that discussion in Highlight Reel about submission. But if you won't submit, you're definitely not going to take a commandment. So one will lead to the other. And submission is going to be required to be commanded. Commandment is going to be required for victory. Unity and being on one accord will bring victory. Get rid of all aching back, backbiting, belly aching, discord, your agenda, all those things are aching. So get rid of all aching. Your agenda. When you're in you cannot, I've never been in the armed service, but I listen to the veterans here, and they've all told me you cannot go in there with your own agenda. Because if you do, they're going to send you home. So why do we come into God's army with our own agenda? We got so many opinions. We got so many thoughts. But you know, when I think about, when I hear backbiting and these things that I mentioned, these are not people that I see are willing to put their hand to the plow. They just want to be a aching, a belly aching, a backbiting, a discord. So let's put aching outside the camp and stone it to death. Get in formation, pay attention, receive the order, and march it out. The title of this message today is Marching Orders Are Necessary. Amen? I hope you get something from this.